What's going on, guys? It's Craig with Tech 360, and today we're going to talk about e-cigs that blow up. First of all, I want to go ahead and thank you for clicking on this video. Make sure you like and subscribe and check out my channel. There's plenty of other how-tos and other explanations for things on here. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Boom, I have an e-cig. I've had this e-cig for about 1.5 years, and I've had other e-cigs for longer. I've been smoking on e-cigs probably 4 or 5 years now. To get off cigarettes, stuff like that, which I have. I haven't touched a cigarette in probably a little over 3 years. Okay, now on the news here lately, you get a lot of this stuff about e-cigs that are blowing up on people, and you know, like there was one recently where this one I think blew up in his kid's face, and I think he ended up dying from it, from the severe burns and stuff like that. Or people have these e-cigs that blow up in their pockets and stuff like that. Now, let me tell you why that's happening. Okay. The media is putting it out there as, oh, you know, e-cigs are bad. You know, quit smoking e-cigs. It's North Korea. They're making these e-cigs and they're blowing up people over here. It's just whatever. Okay, no, it's not none of that. It's none of that. Okay, e-cigs. When I buy my e-cig, let me tell you what I do. When I buy an e-cig, I buy an e-cig with the battery and the tank together. I buy it either in a box or they come separate, but they're all together. It's a package deal. I don't go and buy a battery and then I go and buy a different tank. No, I buy it together so I know this tank works with this battery. I don't have no issues with it, and I won't have no problems with it, okay? Now, the issues where they come in from are people that buy these batteries like this, and they're made for a little bitty tank like this, okay? But then they'll turn around and put a big old gargantuan tank on it with a gigantic coil, and that draws a crap load of ohms or wattage, whatever. I don't understand the wattage and ohms on these things. I just smoke it and be happy and live my life, okay? So, but they put these big gargantuan tanks on these things, and these batteries, certain batteries can only put out so much. They can only put out so much amperage, voltage, wattage, whatever you want to call it. Well, when these big gigantic tanks start getting on these things, and you start putting these big gigantic tanks on, and they start basically demanding more from these batteries than what they can handle, they're going to blow up. They will blow up, because you take a battery and you start drawing a crap load of power out of it at one time, they're going to get hot. In time, they're going to keep getting hot. They're going to cool off, hot, cool off, cool, you know, back and forth, back and forth. Eventually, the battery's going to start swelling. Usually, you won't know it because most of these cases are metal, so you're not going to know it. Okay, they're going to start swelling. You know, you're going to charge it, use it, charge it, use it. Okay, eventually, those batteries are going to get tired of being drained like that, and eventually, they're going to give out. They're going to start leaking, and they're going to blow up, whether it be in your face, your pocket, in your hand, wherever it may be. Now, I do understand that all these are man-made. Now, there are probably, I'm sure, a few legitimate e-cigs that just blow up on their own because they're just bad parts or something wasn't done right. I get that. I'm not saying all of them, because jackasses are building these and put them together wrong, okay? But the majority I've seen, I've never had an issue with out of my e-cigs that I've been smoking for years. Most people I've known never had an issue with it, except like 2. And those are the ones that go to these e-cig stores and they go and they buy all these coils and they build their own stuff, and oh man, I gotta have this ohms of coil and I gotta have this and I gotta have that and blah, 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 blah. But then they put all this crap together on like a beginner battery. You know, it's like, I'm trying to think of a good analogy here. It's like trying to run a house light bulb, like a light bulb out of your house on a 12-volt car battery. It doesn't have enough power for it. It's not going to work right. I mean, yeah, you'll get a little bit out of it, but it's not going to be enough. In time, like I said, they will wear down, they will break, and they will blow up in your hand or your pocket. Now, a lot of times in the pocket deal, what happens is people, when they get in their pockets, like this one's got a little button on it, and when it hits the button, automatically it starts running. Now, some of these, as far as I know, all of them have it, but mine has a 10-second shut off. So like if something happens, gets in my pocket and that button hits and it holds for more than 10 seconds, it won't burn for any more than 10 seconds. It shuts off on its own. So it doesn't just keep on cooking and cooking and cooking in my pocket and blow up. So now, I don't know if some people are removing that. I don't know if there's a way to get rid of that little cutoff. I don't know. But like I said, most people I've known that have had e-cigs blow up in their face or in their pockets or in their hands are ones that modify them. They're modified e-cigs 90% of the time. They're ones that they've put the wrong batteries on the wrong tanks, or the wrong tanks on the wrong batteries, wrong coils, basically demanding too much from these batteries. Now, people that know what they're doing, they buy the big batteries, they buy the good batteries, strong batteries that can handle their stuff. There are people that know what they're doing, and those are usually the ones that are blowing the gigantic clouds everywhere. They usually have a big battery with it, if you notice as well. Those people know what they're doing because they know that those coils demand more power, so they have to get a bigger battery. If I take this little E-leaf and I put a gigantic, you know, tank on it with all these coils and stuff, yeah, this battery will blow up too. It will, because this battery can only handle so much. And that's my little 2 cents on it. That's why I feel they're blowing up, and that's kind of what I've seen and heard over time why they're blowing up. Passing on to you, do what you want to with it. Don't fight, don't argue. I'm sure y'all are gonna disagree. Hey, if you do, fine, cool. Comment below, I don't mind. I'll do my best to reply. Till next time.